Everything I'm saying is more. Everything I'm saying is motherfuckers all props.
This shit is not real.
Just in case the police listen, I mean, high speed music.
Alright, we'll try to get some cardio one more time.
God, hallelujah! We are alive, we are alive, we are really fucking alive. Saying Jesus, thank the Lord, we are alive.
For that pirate radio bullshit. He's eBay.
What up, blood? What up, blood? What up, blood?
What up, gangsta?
I'll have a lawsuit. Like, County bent over ways, and there's
Everything's so keno.
to fucking fix it at all.
That purple's so keno.
The way he smiles, like, guess who?
Yes,
Guess
you know
who
it is.
did?
Ever sent or received any of the
I'm done. Fucking done with this game. All right, I'm done, guys. Yeah, not cool. We'll just leave this up. This will be a reminder of just how my fucking day has been. I started off at Platinum Tier 2, and I'm almost all the way back to Platinum Tier 4. Fucking amazing. Fuck you, Magic the Gathering Arena. You woke-ass fucking retarded fucking company. I hope you get ass cancer.
Oh my God, coded boy, the pipes are calling from Glen to Glen and down the mountainside.
Hold on, Coded. This is his moment. Give it to him.
I'll be here. I can't hit the high notes, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The butt pirates. the butt pirates of the seas.
Wow.
The black magic beard there.
How do I have 22 people in here right now? Like, seriously, what? Are they really shutting down my stream? Like, I start from 50 people and down to like 22 people? Like, what's going on? Are you guys having trouble staying connected or something? No, I went from like almost 50 people down to 25 people. I know it's a conspiracy corner. Stream is fine. Okay, that's weird, man. I don't know if people are getting disconnected from it or what.
Actually, I didn't say that because he's sure. I said it because he has anti-magic properties, dude. Like,
maybe it's because I'm a pussy.
I don't care what you're saying, Ian.
so you know, it's
The second that I get the land I need to make this deck function, he's got a nice solid. I mean, it's like, dude, you can't write this shit. You literally can't write this shit.
it's one of those things you'll be seeing.
It's just in time for me to not fucking have a chance to win. I've lost like 15 games today and won like 5. Fucking insanity.
What's the song called? The song I made?
Holler and hog?
Holler and Hog from West Virginia, sucking a ball.
99999.
I'll do one. I'll do. We'll do a musical later. I will. I'll do a.
I actually kind of was in the shower just a few minutes ago, and I have to say, I'm really feeling like I need to get back into the four walls of an actual building that's called the church soon. I need that iron sharpens iron, that direct accountability of my fellow man, kind of helping to keep me accountable a little bit more. Becoming a much more angry person, I've noticed.
Bro, if you're gonna fucking do this, you pound my ass with that fucking hammer. None of this fake shit. Break my spine.
They obviously think you're an idiot. They don't. They're talking to you in a brainwashy, droning way, as if.
So you're telling me that I'm in the circus now?
Shows up. God damn.
There we go.
So did I,
I want cookies.
as the lion tamer, walk into the clown show? Is that what you're saying, Finkel? Okay, so I'm out of here then.
Brick is a clown, you fucking clown.
Don't let go hit.
In fact, watch, the subversives are going to come pouring in. Watch, they'll start pouring in. They're going to come in and they're going to do damage control. Hey, G2, how you doing, buddy?
We're all mages. You're a warrior, dude.
Delivered.
Yeah, something weird's going on, dude. The YouTube's trying to shut down this stream. They do not want people seeing this.
Are ye mateys? We're on a quest to look at your folder, ye mateys. We're gonna raid your goon folder and see what's acceptable for you to jerk off to or not. If it's not old walled ladies or gay I'm afraid I'll have to be confiscating your booty there.
There's just some skinny black guy in the background.
Oh, he's talking. Is that the one that I said? I said some shit to him or whatever. And I said, what? I said something as I was walking by. I said, it's the dog that barks the most and never fucking bites. Looked him dead in his fucking cunning little face. He didn't say shit. Yeah, it's a lot of real tough guys. You know, there's a lot of posturing. You know, they think they can intimidate you because, I'm scared of darkies. No, I'm not scared of darkies, you fucking muppet.
Even within the sector there, the real fucking champs are here now, buddy. We run this shit. The retort has been aborted. Ooh. He's fucking retired to rehab. A sober bum, even if he lives.
What up? All right. So I start a couple of these, like, I'm sure there were, ones that I missed, but like they were just ones that I wanted to grab as they were going by, right? It's not like we get to, during the intro, talk about them. Sorry. My phone died earlier.
I had to restart mine because it locked up. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just restart it because how little do I do that?
With these updates or some shit. So I'm making new listeners at Kittle's work, apparently. Again, right? Like, so shout out to Kittle's work, right? Listening to the part from last night's show after I went to sleep, turned on my truck, and there's Jeff's voice being inappropriately hilarious through my Bluetooth. Sorry. They make gifs for beards, dumb fuck. Right.
They do.
But can you imagine the dye that like he would have all over his face? Like he does his
it would
head?
be up here on the cheeks and
He looked like the fucking the old movie. I can't even fucking remember. Teen Wolf. There we go, or something like that, right? The way he said G2, how you doing, buddy? Sounded like he wants some of that G2.
how you doing?
Right? Right? But they wouldn't be able to dock. They're both circumcised. So
That's true.
And then, oh shit, now YouTube's going to shadow ban Todd. Right? Gotta send the goon folder.
I am keeping Spoon Folder, baby.
And then be Kino or be gone. Exactly. Holy shit. What up, Lazy J?
What's up, Jedi? Good to see you.
Jimbo. I mean, in the parking lot, like, come on. This dude has said interesting 7,000 times since the intro started.
There goes Spider Dog. Well, I feel like Spider Dog's over making the intro interesting short because I think he did at least 5 of them that I know of.
I finally had to pause it. I couldn't take it anymore. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 open Todd streams because, like, I would just watch it, and then anytime he would say something that I wanted to like show, I just pause it and then open another tab. Pause it, open another tab. Apparently, like, we're scared to watch him live, right? And we pre-watch it somehow.
This is true.
Right? Like, so, like, this racist, like, just what? It's like a watermelon dog toy. Is this racist?
That's super cute.
Like, I don't let I only give it to the tan one though. So, like, I feel like if I do it the other way, like, people are going to judge me. Like, yeah,
there will be someone.
Right. This, like, and again, these are jokes. Like, I have the dog toys down, like, just set right here, and I noticed it, and I was like, oh, that would be fucking funny.
I think I have one for Beecham. I bet you I do.
Only like the blackies, exactly. Now, listen, if you see my text messages and like, are the black ones like up there? Do you have the blacks? Like, you're gonna see a lot of that, right? But like, not in the way that Todd like uses it. And today he also said, please do. I mean, it's kind of what we all do, right? Shame is a great thing, right? Embarrassment, shame, any of that, like, because if not, you create these little echo chambers to where you just, like, you've watched him get more and more and more radical, right? Like, just throughout all of this, like, you watched him get, so it's either the mask flips more, a little more each day, or he's just encouraged by having zero pushback to, like, just get more and more insane. So, I mean, no, like, I like, why not own a white one, right? Like, I don't want to say it's like a reparation, but like, you know.
What's up, Rogue? Good to see you.
Right. Well, like, he's saying that we don't watch him live because we're afraid, and I'm rewatching it because I wouldn't want him to say something that I wouldn't want anyone to hear, and it's like, never in the history of ever have you ever done it. Like, what are you talking about?
It's more like I don't want to see your ridiculous drops. That's my thing.
Like, I legit don't care. There's nothing he can say. Like, what's he gonna say? He's already attempted to say everything that he had, like, that he thought he had, right? Like, I'm a horrible criminal, like, and then some shit about, like, people who aren't on YouTube or have nothing to do with YouTube. It's like, okay.
He said the British cigarette word, both the short version and the long version. Like, I mean, you've done it all, Todd.
Right. And then, like, just trying to, like, make him understand that, like, continents are a thing. So when you say something like, I don't know, Mexican American, it's because you're from Mexico, like, you have heritage to Mexico. and you're from North America.
And Todd, we said continents, like big land masses, not incontinence.
Well, he suffers from that, so right. Oh, yes. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Heavy's gonna be what wears the crown.
I really wish there was like a mud button. Like it's okay.
Right. And then hopefully tomorrow Ned will be back. Like we started late tonight. There was a lot going on. So
we finally saw him on Discord. We at least got a half a sighting.
Right. And I talked to him like we didn't text, but we did DM on Instagram because like I'm just constantly sending each other fucking Malinois videos. Like puppy update and then retard. I did a fucking picture dump today. Stolen with the homies. And that apparently Keemstar married people at Fat Camp while Boogie committed domestic violence. It's weird. It's fucking embarrassing. Oh yeah, and he's getting a dog kennel for the birds. 8 foot by 8 foot. We trained his chickens. I forgot about that clip. It should have been in the intro. Apparently Todd can train. Oh shit, it's Evil Knievel. Hey. But it's Eval, so it's the French Evil Knievel, right? He's like, when he crashes, he's like, wee. Sorry. Or when he goes off jumps, everything it's always wee. Damn. Like, these things, like, they're fucking massive.
Yours are probably 20 each by now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. Like, we just weighed them right before. Fuck.
I feel like it was at
like
least
a week ago.
Yeah.
So it's way too far to like scroll back into like to find in the messages. Oh shit, what up, gangsta?
But I seem to recall a week ago the heaviest one was maybe 21 and the lightest one was like 14, like the runt.
Yeah, well, no, because now it's changed. Because originally Lucifer was the runt, but now, like with the male to female, the bish is the tiny one now. Yeah, she's also the one with an ear up. Like, so any day now, both ears should be up, like up. Yeah, like, but
is that when you're gonna do it's like the crock pot picture or something?
Yeah, but it's like going to be a lot different because dude was literally 8 weeks in a day, and they're not. They're like older than that. Like, you know what I mean? So, all right, let's get this one. Pain. I'm talking about pain. All right. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I gotta remove that. Add that.
Oh damn.
Yeah, like we ain't fucking around, dude. Like
shit.
When I say like those aren't normal puppy teeth at all. Like we are not playing. Like fucking they suck now. Like let's not get straight into the butthole pic. Like that's next. But it's just like it was a picture. Phantom was on one side, and then Lucifer was on the other side of the picture. So I couldn't like zoom in and get them both. So then I like cropped up or like just cut one and then cut the other and saved us 2 pictures. So there's that one. We'll do that one after that. Okay, so now we'll get into Fanny. right? These are like all mostly
Yeah,
pretty much all
exactly.
action shots.
This is cute.
Right? Like, but then like Lucifer one. Like, it wasn't meant to be like that. Like, it was just a picture of both of them, and then I cropped it, and I was like, oh well, I'm keeping it, whatever.
Yeah, dude,
Let's
his
see
butthole
here.
shot. Yeah.
Right. And then we got
I have to stare at Beecham's ass every day, so I get it.
right. They were fucking. Mom was fucking them up today, buddy. I tell you what. And then like they ended up reversing it and fucking mom up. Right. Right. And then like Lucifer's all of a sudden like a pointer. Like, what do we like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like the look in Phantom's eye. He's got an ear up too. Like, they're getting there. Lucifers are getting there. Mom ain't fucking around either. Like, she looks. It's not a toddler. It's a puppy. Calm down. Like, calm down. Sorry. Terrible joke, but it's fucking funny every time. Oh, this one, like, they're still limp noodles though. So like here, like this next one.
Ah, little tumble.
Right? Like, oh my god.
Kind of like one of those fainting goats, you know?
Right? Dude, they just fucking flumber. Which one is the one with the white on his chest and paws? That's Phantom. But Lucifer also has like a tiny little spot on his chest as well. It's just like a little kiss of white, but other than that, he's all black. That's the one that Ned's getting. All right, so now, like, Lucifer's tail is fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. One of them's here. Unfortunately.
Yeah, two have already found a home. The other is just
Right.
waiting on a pickup. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Right. Yeah, it's just a little kiss, like right there. And but other than that, and then these like 3 white hairs in his neck, like on a fold, directly under the opening of his mouth and on it, like exactly in the same spot as his neck. It's like printer ran out of ink. But like Sage was fucking zooming, dude, like just running full sprint, and then like they try to run after her and she'd turn around and run the other way, and then they're like trying to get the fuck out of the way. It's so funny to watch happen. But here he's got both his ears up, like getting ready to fuck her, like jump in to help his brother. Let's see.
While also still doing the semi-pointer look, you know, but still.
Right. At least it's not a like question mark again. Well, that's only when it's like when he's being protective and like aggressive. The dude gives no fucks. He will just straight run and like any and everything. He just runs towards it, like barking. It like fucking like the neighbors have a mastiff, and it's like, hey bud, like can we not, huh? Can we not do that? Just maybe just a little bit, right? Just a little bit.
Was that the video you sent one day of the pups barking across at the dog?
Yep.
Yelling
Straight
at
up.
the neighbors.
A mastiff, no fucks given, right? here we have all three phantoms, like, but then Zeta's in the back getting ready to pounce on her. Then we have what they call a Mexican standoff, right? Phantom's ears look like wings when they're like halfway up like that. Oh my god. All right, let me close some of these out. Bow, bow, bow. Okay. This one's fucking cute. Phantom and mom, right?
Looks like he's getting ready to pop her in the face.
Right. Then this one, he looks like a fucking like Arctic fox that hasn't changed into a white coat yet in this one.
Yeah.
Like, and then you can see like she's at full sprint. Like, how are your front paws behind your fucking back paw? And you didn't fall on your face. It confuses me for sure. But he wasn't taking no shit, dude. Then we got I don't Lucifer almost lost an eye. Like, I don't know how he did, honestly. Right? He was like chilling in the sun, and then all of a sudden he realized what was going on behind him. He was about to get fucked up. He was like, "Oh shit, I lost focus. What are we doing?" Right. Zeta's ear.
Right, Miss Cat Girl. I think it was snowing a few days ago, and now it's sunny.
Right. Oh, but don't get it. It's like 37 degrees and like a steady 15-mile-an-hour wind with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. It's fucking bitter outside. Miserably bitter. Like just enough to be cold and complain, but I mean, at least it's dry for the moment. Like, so I'm not going to complain that much. Now we're like all tails up. Right. And it's funny because like mom's got one of the like the blue eye as well. But like they've always said that mom's eye looks evil, like it's a fucking like into an evil like pathway or whatever. But then when you look at phantoms, it's like pure and good. It's just the way that like over time how hers has changed and his is still just like bright fucking blue. Right. Now he's about to repay the favor. She's like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm not even going to acknowledge it. Like, maybe he'll leave me the
You're
fuck
gonna
alone.
acknowledge it.
Right? Like,
With a giant ass paw.
You're going to learn today. All right. That's all those. Then, all right. Sleeping time almost. The sleeping ones are funny. Lucifer like just chewing on leaves. Right. And then
she's like, hey, I want some of that.
Right. Push down. I'll have to I'll look at it. And then Phantom's like, you guys aren't going outside without me, motherfuckers. Like, ain't happening. Then, all right, this next one. You ever been like real drunk and we're like eating your sister's pussy and then passed out? And both of y'all pass out. Get this shit right here. There we go. Right?
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? And you better hope that mom doesn't have a dream or she doesn't, because man, just kick her right in the head. I mean, damn.
Right? Or fart on it. Oh shit. Then it's fucking small. Right? Alright. Alright, one more. There we go. Open up. Fucking love this one though. It's so fucking cute. Right? All three of them. Love it. Oh, this weekend's gonna suck. Suck. Phantom leaving.
Exactly.
Like, he's such a fucking sweet boy. Like, he definitely, he can separate like work and not work already. It's fucking amazing. The other two, however, let's just say, like, I'll put my face down there, like I'll bend down and put my face where Lucifer can get it. Dita, on the other hand, like, I'm still cautious about it. Like, that bit, the fact I still have a nose, like, I've been lucky quite a few times. Like, because it's like, oh, everything's good. She's sweet. Everything's good. And then, like, next thing you know, it's like you hear fucking just teeth snapping. It's like, well, fuck, I got lucky there. Ooh,
Now, Double M's, your weekend is still going to suck, just in a different way, honey.
Yeah. Right? Like, we had a week of fucking 70 degrees, beautiful. Like, the week before that, it snowed and was like no degrees. And now it's been a week of fucking just barely above freezing, windy, shitty day. Well done. Well done. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
See, I know what you're thinking.
Well done. All right, here we go. Me, buddy, fuck me. Here we go. All right.
Separation, and you certainly don't have that underlying anger, and you don't, I don't think, have the objective conditions of closeness of people and obviousness of problem to create the kind of situation that you're talking about. You have a much more scattered situation, much more scattered problems being dealt with in much less obvious ways. So our situation is quite a bit different than the one you've been describing, I think.
Well, your situation will differ in terms of the intensity of coloring. Basically, the pattern of the picture is the same.
We come up with questions, related ones. One, what do you destroy in organizing them to fight?
I did reuse that joke today. When I originally sent that picture, I used that joke then too. But also, being from West Virginia, not the first time I've made that joke. So.
Not surprisingly, I'm sure I heard it in Tennessee. So,
right, like, oh fuck,
with the American or white or Canadianized, on the Canadianized terms. What do you destroy about the culture that exists there and about the kind of dignity that they have, which is a different kind of dignity than the one we're talking about in a white community? And if in fact you're destroying a Mexican American community in order to organize it to fight.
So I just kind of want to pause there, because the interesting thing is a Mexican American community. Are they American or are they Mexican?
They're both.
So I mean, when you put, I'm an American that happens to have, Greek, Italian, and a bunch of Viking grape genes all in me. That just happens to be my makeup.
Viking grape genes. Sorry, you just said more than 4. That's the Mutt.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, like, but it's about to get Yeah, we're getting closer to what we want. Let's just put it that way.
But I'm an American, right? I don't claim Greek over American. I don't claim Italian over American. I don't claim Scandinavian over American or Irish over American or Scottish over American. I'm an American first, and then I'm these other things that are descriptors. So Mexico is America. Well, no, I mean, it's interesting that you say that, but American has a very interesting connotation. So if I were to use the N-word in the original context in which it was used back in the day to denote someone of extreme intelligence, but in 2025, if I...
Wait, what? What? N-word denotes someone of extreme intelligence? What? What N-word is he talking about?
I can only think of one, but I don't recall it being used for that definition.
Right. 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 I really do. Right. Don't worry. We're gonna skip around. I've got a couple tabs open of stuff. So N-word that means extreme intelligence. Hold on. Let me fucking Google this shit. Because I didn't even hear that part. I just heard the like N-word part and I was like, pause.
Note for later.
Nincompoop? I mean, that's not the N-word I was. No, it's I don't want fucking 134 synonyms and no. Between intelligence and racism. Like
love you, Amy. And I agree. Great newspaper delivery boy, 1940s, you know.
Oh, Todd's? Yeah, like he's the same height too. Like, and he wears a sandwich board, so he's basically a 1940s paperboy.
Oh, this is very true.
If only he could ride a bike, right? Like, if only. Nigeria, no. Confused about the N-word.
Since he loves to make gay jokes, I'll throw one back at him. He only rides a bike if he removes the seat, right?
Right. Right. It's got to have an extra long, fat seat post.
This is cute.
Right? Like, he so bad wants to be like racist Joe Rogan. I bet you he's got a fanny pack on too. Like oh wait, no, he wears the arm fanny pack. That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. So he must mean nationalist. So nationalist meant extreme intelligence. And again, like this is shit way out of my ballpark. I thought we were going racist. Like I thought we were going hard, like hardger. So like now. But it's also interesting. Maybe this is why we pre-watch it and like I don't want you guys to see like me not know word, I guess. Like right. Wait, so that what is it? Did that mean that? What?
Donald, are you still in here? Did that used to mean extremely intelligent?
Like,
anyone?
I mean, I thought, like, I know that because, like, I know that like, it's funny. One of the things that came up was like the history of the N-word, the aging of the N-word. Sorry, from May 12th, 2018. So, I mean, oh, fuck. Let's see where he goes with this. Maybe there's Maybe we paused it too early. Maybe this is one of those things to where if he was watching it, he'd be like, if you played it for 7 more seconds, you'd get the answer. So maybe he'll say it. Right? That's like what I got on my Google search, because it originally from Niger, which means black, and they fucking
If I were to use the N-word, it has a racial connotation to it, doesn't it? So I mean, that's not nice, Seven Cities kid, to call me an idiot. I don't think, is that a good faith statement? They're South American, but she's talking about North America right now. She's talking about
Mexico is in South America. Like, yes, that is a good faith statement, since you said Mexico is in South America. Dude, you're talking about Brazil. Like, what? Those are different places, for fuck's sake. Sub 70 IQ retard. Like, dude, this is shit you learn in 5th grade. Dude. Okay. Right. Like, I sent a message and he was like, oh, it's already been answered. And it's like, well, no, you said it was South America. Not even close, bud. Not
I was
even
slightly shocked. I was expecting you to get Janny in the chat like immediately.
Right.
in the country of the United States of America. So, yeah, Viking here.
Right in the country, Todd. You're not a Viking. That's not a nationality. That's just something fucking nothing mutt white dudes who have nothing in their life like to claim. Like, shut the fuck up. Seriously, dude. Like, you're fucking sad and pathetic.
Nice, Dave. So, I mean, maybe you could rephrase your statement a little bit more politely, and you might get a little bit better engagement from me. I think I handled that pretty well, though. What's up, Marks?
Did you? Because you said Mexico was South America. 1863 is when Todd's maps are dated. 1863. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you.
Stuart says, I think Tex Watson was the ringleader in that cult. Oh, yeah, you're talking. Oh, you think Tex was the. Ooh, interesting. Not Manson. Huh.
Power with power.
Oh, yeah. Todd's going to give all the insight on Helter Skelter, right? And race war. Todd, you want a race war. What the fuck are you, like, what you want, what the CIA wanted, Todd? Like, again, you wish you fucking glue. It's weird, man. Fucking weird.
Well, I mean, now I'm a racist. Well, why not a Mexican South American? Because that's South America. All right, why are you racist again?
This can't be fucking real. Like, he's so confident in being wrong. It happens all the time. Like, just every day. Every day. Like, right. Just like I was. Like, it's good faith. I mean, I did put, like, this is shit we learn in 5th grade, but, like, and he was like, oh, you must be behind.
It's
like,
shit we learned in 5th grade, though. I mean, damn.
Right. Like, I knew this shit. And it's like, if I know it, like, what are we doing?
All right, then you know. This is the guy that did a 3-hour stream on Friday about foreskin, about bitching that he lost his foreskin 55 years ago.
They took a third of his girth when they took his foreskin and his sexually transmitted disease protection. Foreskin is what stops herpes. Don't you know? That's why, like, there's a huge herpes outbreak, like, situation going on with the youth. It's because of the lack of foreskin.
See, it's your fault. You made me snort on camera. It's your fault. I blame you. I've heard you enough.
Like,
literally.
oh, right. And then, like, oh my God. This dude thinks if he gets his foreskin back, he'll have an orgasm like a woman. Or what he thinks a woman's orgasm is, because he's never even given a woman an orgasm. But he somehow knows more about a woman's anatomy than a woman, because he sees it more or something. It was one of the wildest fucking takes I've ever heard. And that's saying a lot. Like,
could you imagine if he is somehow successful and like a woman squirts on him? He would freak out and like go run in the shower or something. Yeah. Even I can talk about this shit. Fuck. Doesn't bother me.
Right? Like, well, he would also have to like make it past the minority labia. So that's kind of, well, unless he could stimulate the clit foreskin. Because that's what makes a woman come. The fucking the hood, right? Not the clit, the hood. Like, we need to start cutting hoods off, right? Because if they mutilate a man's penis, right? We need to start cutting clits off. Just the clits, though. Leave the hood, because the hood's where all the endings are. Like, I'm saying this seriously, because he said it legitimately. Like, he wasn't joking the way I am. Like,
that's what makes it all the more funny. He's just like, he's just so serious about everything. He believes every bit of this.
He's like watching bitches come and porn as if like that shit is real to begin with, right? Like, Todd, those squirting chicks, they really are they drink 3 gallons of water before they shoot. And then they stop and chug another gallon in between. And then, like, when they're faking coming, they just fucking push as hard as they can. And legit are just spraying piss. That's not how you're going to come if you get your foreskin back. Like, it's not happening. That's like, they're not even coming, Todd. It's not real, but porn isn't real, Todd. Sorry. Hope I'm not breaking your heart right, but like, there's important 37 times. Like, I get dehydrated just watching the shit. Like, mainly because I'm fucking jerking off with both hands, but.
So, I'm a big surprise, but I have the most interesting recommended videos on YouTube. I'm sure everybody has their own, but some dude, it's like, I'm sitting here watching this guy. He's doing a live stream. He's walking up and down the streets of New York City talking to men about how they should do semen retention, like don't ever come at all, even for like jerking off. And one of his big reasons was you could get chronically dehydrated. And I'm like, unless you like come like 10 fucking gallons at a time or something, how is like 1 or 2 ounces of fluid going to get you chronically dehydrated? Like, you probably got some issues beforehand, I think.
What? Like, but then how do you, like, why would you jerk off if you're not coming? Like, like I don't know. I just have questions, I guess. Like,
Yeah, I have more questions than answered, and then like I sit here and pop in his live stream, like, okay, this is interesting, and 2 days later I got a gifted membership. Lovely.
I mean, it does. Like, I keep one on me. I'm just saying. I keep one on me. This water is gross. They put chlorine in that shit.
Goddamn, girl. Goddamn.
Right? Like, I mean, if I just like, I hit the fucking headboard if I just like, just let it go. Like, if I'm on my back, it's fucking hitting the headboard, or if I'm on,
At least
like,
it's
on
not your
top.
eye. That's the one.
Right?
No
Like, I fucking try to shoot it on her, and then it's just like, oh, right into the headboard. God damn it. That got way the fuck off track, and I love it. Like, show me one episode, like any episode of Todd having like remotely the amount of fun we just had. Please. Just one. I've never seen that dude laugh more than twice in the year that we've been watching his shit. Like, fuck, I have one of them on video because it's so fucking rare. Like,
I love how much thought you put into this.
well, Pepper, like, I would think, like, I've heard of Flower looking for the wet spot, but like, I assume like Todd's just moist all over because of his size, so that wouldn't really help.
And damn you, RA, for getting Dick Bag's intro stuck in my head. That's such a good song.
100. I have to, because like, if not, when a puppy bites me, I could just like shit myself if I lose whole control. It happens way too often. I don't have enough pants for that. Like, well, you guys always. It's like a fucking crow on his chest, or like he's got like a little mustache on his chest. Sorry, he's just like laying on his back with his chest sprawled out over there. And like it looks like a little mustache on his chest.
Who's that in the bed?
That's Duke. His old ass passed out. I keep that whole control on me, baby. I keep that whole control on me.
What's up, Dick Bag?
Use a con. Don't your DP. I mean, I
believe
like,
it's called recycling, sir.
like, I tried, I think maybe twice in my life to wear a condom, and it's just like, my dick's just in that motherfucker mad, like dry. It's just like that. It sucks.
Seven Cities Kid. I mean, wait a minute. So wait, now you're saying Mexico is America?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I think that you're being a little disingenuous there. Mexico is part of North America, Seven, but it is the United U.S. citizens that call themselves American. Yeah, I agree with that though, and I to an extent I agree also with what.
What? Wait, to an extent, or no? You said it was South America. Fuck stick. Like, what? So. Right, and then you got to go searching for the part that fucking snaps off, like, and then you're always wondering if you got it or not. Unless it's a one night stand, it's like whatever. That bitch can die for all I care. Just get sepsis, bitch.
So what do you have to put all the parts on the table like a jigsaw puzzle? Okay, I think I got all the pieces. Okay.
Right, like, I don't think that's how that works. Like, I don't think. It's not like my dick's sliding in and out of the condom. I'm not fucking a condom. I'm fucking a bitch, right? Like, sorry.
Seven Cities Kid is saying. I do think that words are important. Words do matter. But to automatically call me an idiot and a racist kind of tells me where you're coming from. There's no malice.
Todd, you said Mexico is North America or South America. Sorry. Like, what? That'd be like Todd putting on an extra small condom, basically, right?
One of those little finger cots.
They sell at Spencer's, right? Or just at a doctor's office, right? Yeah.
In my term, in my heart right now, in my voice. But there's definitely malice in yours. ND14 says the CIA was the leader of that.
Wait, you're saying there's no malice in your voice when you're saying that like people honoring their heritage like need to be kicked out of the country? It's either claim America with your fucking freedom of speech, right? But you're only free to say the words I'd like and demand you say. If not, like, you need to get the fuck out and go back to fucking Mexico, South America. Right? Like, dude, like,
what's up, buddy?
What up?
That cult. Oh, interesting. John Clout says, hello, GS. Just be glad.
God, you don't know shit about the Manson cult either. Like, fuck, dude. Like, you are a conspiracy fucking retard. Like, you don't know about the Manson cult, for fuck's sake? Like, one of the most documented government ops there is. Like, right, like, and I didn't see this part, so like I just came in and he's like talking about how why are Mexican Americans, like, why are they Mexican Americans and not just, and I was like, well, hello, geography, dude. Like, they're part of North America. And even if it was in South America, they'd still be Mexican American. Like, holy fuck. Like, or Mexican South Americans, if you want to put some, like, you know, directions on there, I guess. But it's so, like, just ignorantly bad faith and racist. But, right, in Central America, right, Antarctica, Asia, China is Todd, right? Or Todd is China. He eats enough. He eats just as much as every North Korean. Like, if you added up every meal that Todd ate throughout a year, and then all of the food outside of, like, the fucking family of the, like, dictator, it would equal out to, like, the same tonnage, right? And it would have to be measured in tons. Took me a minute, but I got there, damn it. I got there. No, that's a Girl Scout cookie, Joey. That's a Girl Scout cookie.
The best cookies, in my opinion.
Coconut?
Oh. It's coconut and chocolate and caramel, but honestly, I don't even get the Girl Scout ones because Keebler makes a similar one, so I can just get that one all year long.
Right, and not pay the extra, like, you know. But no, I was going to make a really bad joke, but look at me, like, I'm proud of myself.
Glad we only have to answer for our sins. Yes, I don't have to answer for anyone else's sins but my own. That is true. Amen, John. Good to see you, and thanks for saying hi. Mexico is North America, but not really.
I don't think he was the shot caller at all. Like, that's part of, like, the whole thing. Like, you know, where they thought the Soviets had mind control, so then they were, like, just dosing motherfuckers that didn't know, like, just that dosing them to see if they could figure it out, abusing all the people in mental hospitals. That's why they closed down, right? It wasn't about like we need to release these people back into the society. It was like, all right, we can't afford any more lawsuits, and we can't stop like fucking with the mentally ill. So we're just going to make it someone else's responsibility instead of the government. Oh, did he die? Did he die?
Manson. I could swear there was some big ordeal about his remains. Like, I think those people, the rest of the quote unquote family, somebody was arguing about wanting his remains. But I can't remember. Yeah, like this was so long ago.
Right? He was selling hair art for fuck's sake for like money on his books. Like, it's like fucking Wade Wilson, fucking Mangione, like fucking like this cult following of murderers.
I'm happy you would know the answer.
Well done. Well then, thank you.
The point.
The strawberry one is better.
I have to.
Love
I'd have
a
to look at that a
Wendy's
little closer.
strawberry frosty.
Maybe one of the ways that you might work instead of organizing is to leave it disorganized and protect it in other ways. That I'm not sure how to make this clear. That you may find that in order to get flush toilets in a community, you destroy something worse to the people there, a great deal more than flush toilets.
That's an interesting statement she's making there. I want to engage that, right? I kind of want to engage what she's saying there, because I think what she's saying is actually rather fascinating, and I think people might be missing the wisdom of what this young lady's saying there. To bring flushing toilets to a community,
I don't
might
have an
cost
Aldi, but my
traditional-
mother-in-law can send them to me. I'll make her do it.
There's no Aldis out there? That sucks.
Well, in San Francisco, they don't do box stores, and there's this whole formula to determine if you are a chain store, and if you are, then you basically can't be inside city limits. So something like, say, there's a few little tiny Targets here, and they're very small, and that's how they got around it. But things like a Walmart or something like that, I have to go like 1 or 2 counties over.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's wild, right? But like, yeah, that was like also a wild change for me, because like when I was growing up, like Aldi's was like kind of looked down on. But then when I went to Germany, it was like just a regular fucking store. That's what it's modeled after, the whole like no bagging your groceries and shit like that. But now like Aldi's is like completely done like a 180 on fucking public perception and shit. Like, pretty dope.
Well, traditionally, or a family bonding or a family necessity for people or communities to work together in some meaningful way, it might cost something of that community to give them the convenience of flushing toilets, right? And I think that's an interesting statement that she's making that I think a lot of people might gloss over and miss. Kittle says they are American of Mexican descent. All right, I get that. So in this case, Mexican is the descriptor. Okay. Well, I guess you're right. Congratulations. How about that? You win. You're the winner tonight.
She is right. Like, she is.
Yeah, yo,
Just,
Heavy D.
what's up, Heavy D? Like, I just thought it was like fucking straight up just Paperboy. But Peaky Blinders is also another one. Fuck.
I'm not much into jerky, but what's a tarantula shed? What the hell is that?
Wait, is that a place where a tarantula beats off? Like, what? Like, why am I just learning about this now?
Like one of these, right? Like one of these?
Exactly. Exactly. Holy fuck.
You win it all. Congratulations. Take your prize and go ahead and celebrate. All right, Mr. Minzy says words are important, but it is also equally, if not more so important to recognize the words within the context in which they are used. Yes, meaning the United States of America, not Mexico, but the United States of Mexico. Thank you, Mr. Minzy.
No, like North America, South America, like continent versus country versus state, sir. Like what? What? But again, good faith Todd, who like has no fucking idea how the world works, right?
Well put. Karma's helper, good to see you. Says only comes here to attempt to derail, in my humble opinion. Well, we'll give him an opportunity to engage the conversation, and if they become bad faith, you know, my mods know what to do. I don't think that they've said anything to this point that has been, you know, reproachable.
He's really struggling with this whole not like timing people out because he thinks the problem with this channel, like audience and growth, is the fact that he's so thin-skinned. Anyone that like has a dissenting opinion has to immediately be timed out for 24 hours, right? So you can see how uncomfortable he gets if he has any fucking pushback, right? It's like just fucking like he in his chair, he's got to like adjust himself and like swallow it down that he's fucking wrong.
Or it can also be a person who has one parent that is Mexican and one parent who is American. Yeah. But where are they located? If I was born in Germany, right, as a U.S. citizen on a military base, I would also possibly have German citizenship, right? I might consider myself.
That's not even remotely close. That like, because you could be born in Germany,
American land, right?
But like you could have two American parents who are stationed, like your family's there, unless you're fucking some like some rando off the economy, like. But yes, you would still get a birth certificate as an American, but like there's not a lot of countries outside of America that actually have birth rights like that, Todd. I'm not sure if Germany does or doesn't. So.
You're subversive, honey. He probably wants to try and get you deported. Your accent doesn't sound American enough for something, you know.
Right? He's for sure trying to get you like the fuck up out of here. Right? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like Todd and say Mexico's South America, right? I legit don't know the answer to this. I know you can get you get a U.S. birth certificate. I don't know if Germany does birth rights. Right, like, or how fucking like the Jews have 37 passports, right? Like, it's not difficult. Owner after January 2000, non-German parents can acquire German citizenship if one parent has legally resided in Germany for at least 5 years and has a permanent residence. Thank you. I know 2 of the squad leaders in our platoon were black men who never wanted to leave Germany because of like the benefits of being a black man in Germany. I.e., like, you are a god to the bitches there, right? So, but all of their kids had fucking citizenship. I just didn't know what the requirements were. Can I get a grape passport? And does that mean I have to get graped or I do the graping? Which one is it? Like, I'm just wondering here.
German American or American of German descent, if my mother was German. But the location doesn't denote the heritage, right? It's just a geographical location. But those are good points. I don't have a problem with those points. Be right back, y'all. Promise. Smash that like button, real nice like. Yep. North America includes the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Okay. Let's see.
You just gonna act like you weren't fucking repeatedly saying Mexico is South America? Like, there's a fucking ocean in there, Todd. Like, they don't even touch tips, for fuck's sake. Like, they don't even dock, right? They're separated.
What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
What's going on? right? Right? Well, because, you know, Central's no fun.
Mm-hmm.
South America includes places like Brazil. Roger. Okay.
And but that's the dilemma we've been in, partly in this country, and the other dilemma we've been in is in terms of
like, you see how uncomfortable he is with being wrong because he spent fucking 10 minutes. Like, he's so smart, he knows everything, but now that he's fucking actually being told and understanding he's wrong, he's fucking so disappointed. He's mad. Look, like, that's the face of a man who chose joy. He's choosing joy, for fuck's sake. That's joy right there. Like, not this man back here, like the pale man, not the black and white man. Or wait, that's a woman. Like, that's
It is.
they look different back then, right? Like, they were a lot less soft. Times were tough.
What's up? What's up?
Right? Like, and again, we're just there we go. Holy. You're right. And we're just renaming shit. We're just claiming it, like we're pissing on it and calling it ours. So maybe Mexico is in South America. Maybe Brazil pissed on it and claimed it, I guess. Like, I don't fucking know. Could be. Well, you would have to pre-watch the content and like actually have points to make set up. But I also understand like wanting to watch something and have your initial reaction. But that's usually something more like people like what, like that are, you know, jokes and shit like that. But him, I don't know why he wouldn't want to do this. Oh yeah, that's because he knows everything. So he doesn't need to prepare.
how do you organize in a rural community where no one admits to being poor, and is quite concerned about that.
Well, first, you're going to be in a dilemma because everything in life is a dilemma. Everything in life is a series of I say, a confrontation of contradictions. You're going to pay the price for whatever you get. You will pay it individually.
You commented many times, at least in your written material, about the fact that change, the process by which change takes place, is almost equally as important as the change itself. If, for instance, people getting things by their own efforts is much better than people, being given something.
So there would be a rugged independence, right? The rugged individual aspects of being an American, right? That the rugged individualism versus communism, where everyone works to a collective and things are equally passed out. So far from
they're not equally passed out, Todd. Like, you don't even understand communism, but then again, you fucking call everyone Bolsheviks because you went to the Candace Owens school of hating Jews. So, like, you're really bad at it, right? Communism isn't where things are equally passed out. Like, communism is where, like, the royals and the fucking oligarchs hoard everything, and then everyone else is poor and slave, basically. Like, not fucking hard. I didn't even see.
Based on what I'm hearing these people say about Saul Alinsky, I'm not really seeing that he's much of a socialist or a communist at all. So perhaps let me keep listening. Iron Mountain says, I'm an engineer with a BNSF. We get investigated for people sitting on the tracks. It's our fault they get hit. Interesting. I don't understand what that means, but that's cool. That's interesting. That's your fault for them sitting on the track.
Like, you're just gonna let your chat try to derail your show, Todd? Right? You're just gonna let people talk about shit that has nothing to do with shit? Oh, wait, it's the racism that they're... Right? Because, like, you allow that type of fucking just gibberish to happen, so then, like, those people, right, being on the track, it's their fault, right?
Tracks if you hit them. Kittle says, if I were born here and my mom is American, but my dad were from Mexico, then both cultures would have influence on my upbringing. Roger. Yeah, I agree with that. But That's a stretch, though, isn't it?
How is that a stretch? Like, if your parents are from different countries and you say that, you know, you're part one country and part the other, how is that a stretch? Anyone? Anyone?
I mean, aren't we stretching when she says Mexican Americans? I mean, aren't we just inserting extra variables that might not necessarily be there in order to make ourselves feel better about the argument?
Well, if that's the case,
I mean, if what you're saying, I grant what you're saying is accurate, then it would be accurate. But if they are Mexicans who are from Mexico but are currently residing in America and they prefer the label Mexican American Americans over an American that happens to be of Mexican descent but is fully embracing the American culture, the American ideals, and assimilating to our culture and not clinging to their culture to the detriment of adopting and blending into our culture, i.e. assimilation, then you can see how that can form a schism at some point in time. And the same thing would be like Little Italy, Chinatown, the Armenian bastions, you know, Little Russia, you know, the bathhouses or whatever. I mean,
the bathhouses. So we got to it.
No. Oh, what? What? No, he's just this new breed of like never had anything and wants an identity. So it's like this really like just offshoot, like alt-right Republican, like that's pro-Russia communism, and white people are under attack. They're othering white people. Racism isn't real, and white people are the Jews, like during the Holocaust. Now, straight white men are now the Jews of the Holocaust. They're trying to eradicate straight white men from the country, or like the world. It's dudes who are in their fucking 50s who fucking are disappointed with their life, how things turned out. So now it's fucking everyone else's fault. That's all. Right. Like, yeah, that's a more right Christian, and like he's a new Christian too. Like this dude is just looking to replace his fucking dad, right? Because he never like fucking parents gave him up, right? So now he's just looking for a community or like a family to take him in, even like in his 50s. Fucking pathetic. Like, dude, it's legit. Like, that's why we see him like just bounce from like friend group to friend group to friend group to friend group to friend group. He just burns bridge after bridge after bridge after bridge. And at the first like hint of like just not laying at his feet and like jumping in front of every fucking bullet and diving on every grenade that comes his way, he fucking just burns the bridge and moves on to the next. Right. Well, everything is bad that isn't straight white men America for Todd. Like, legit. Oh, except for Russia. Russia is good. Russia's good, right? And the Jews. Can't forget the Jews.
I think it's important to maintain heritages. I think there's important to celebrate heritage, but I think as America, we take the best of each culture, and then it becomes part of American culture. Right? That's what we should seek to do. We should always seek to take the best of each culture, so then it can then become part of American culture. What's up, Killer? Good to see you. Hey guys, make sure you hit that like button on the way, and it really does help out the show. It gives us some traction. But what's happening now is everyone wants to come to America with their little hammers and take a swing at our piggy bank, and they don't want to stop being the culture that they came from. In fact, they'd rather burn the American flag while waving the nation that they just fled from. That I have a problem with, and I would hope that those that are in the audience could agree that that would be a problem.
Yeah, like all of the fucking Mexicans that are here, like working the jobs that like people like Todd are afraid of and can't do, right? Like from the most bitch of bitch work, like underpaid farmhand work, to skilled labor and trades, right? Like, yeah, they burn the American flag and wave the Mexican flag, Todd. That's it. As they like legit just want to go to work, come home, like drink some beer, maybe if they're like well off enough, like drive around in their side by side or whatever, and then send money back to their family. Like, yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Like, it's all these Mexicans and like just brownies, right? And darkies that are doing all the jobs that like white people and Americans don't want to do, right? That's the issue. Not the fact that people like Todd think they're too good to fucking do anything remotely close to physical labor, right? Like, could you imagine Todd working in a blue collar industry, like for real? Like,
I feel like he would pick a dozen strawberries in a day, and we're lucky to get that, you know?
Right. Well, not even that. I mean, like blue collar in a shop somewhere, like welding, like any like mechanic shit like that, where like dudes like me work, right?
First day he's gonna crush your fingers, something. Yeah. I need a chair. Can I sit in a chair while I work on this?
It's the hypocrisy of him. It's fucking Keno. Yeah, dude, he'd fucking snitch all the time. Like, he'd be the motherfucker walking around taking pictures of people without safety glasses on and sending them to the fucking shop, man. He'd be that fucking cunt. Like,
or at least that should be a problem for any nation. I don't see how that could be sustainable. It's not a stretch at all. There are many citizens that are influenced by the traditions of both parents. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, I just said. But are you an American?
that's not at all what you just said. You're taking issue with that. Like, I have so many Jew clips that we're going to go through tomorrow. Like, I just got them stacked. Like,
yeah, I'd better buckle up.
right? Like, I got a response to one today. I stopped sending them. I was like, fuck this. Like, I'm just holding on to them. I don't want anyone to see them yet. But the one today I had to send because it was a Nisa, right? Hence, oh, I can't wait. Going to do a little swappy swap on a little video. 2 videos, actually. 2. I got 2 videos. I just got to edit them. Right. Like, he was that guy in the army. That guy at the fucking Chinese restaurant he worked at for fucking 14 days. And then he was that guy at church when he asked the pastor why the fuck he was letting women have fucking leadership positions inside the church with responsibilities. It's a man's place. Bitches do not. And then he wonders why he got kicked the fuck out of his church. Like, Anissa or Todd? Both? Same. Right. It's funny because he was like pointing shit out in his background and in his studio, and he's like, I hope it fucking triggers you. And I was like, what? Because JJ gave you a sticker that they give children when they respond to domestic violence calls? Like, what? No. Okay. I don't give a fuck about it, honestly, nor do I care about your fucking $30 bottle of whiskey. Like, I just make fun of it because you think it's something special.
Case, then, is it not so with a community? And I'm not now talking about that morality which one legislates, but I'm talking about the behavior which simply is.
What up?
With which one organizes a community. may so completely alter the social fabric of that community that it simply won't be worth whatever changes might be gotten.
So I kind of like what he's saying there. So, I mean, when he's talking about the style at which somebody organizes a community, I mean, to Kittle's point, right? Kittle 23, to Kittle's point. I mean, why should you have to organize? Wouldn't a community automatically be organized? Like when some outside force is coming in to organize a community, the fundamental change to that community could be like the girl was saying, it could be very detrimental to the very ethos, the very thing that makes that community, right? That's interesting. That's a very interesting, that's an interesting way to look at it. I agree, GS, mix of good things and get rid of the bad things. Yeah, I think it's really, really important, right? I think it's really important that.
Right, like the good things are white and the bad things aren't. Right, Todd? Like white, straight white men. But Todd, if you just group a bunch of straight white men together, guess what?
Let's change this real quick. I'm just going to the cover, but yeah, we don't want to invoke the shed.
Right, like I mean, yeah, they'll put the shed away, or they'll be in the shed together. Like it starts with a Dutch rudder. Next thing you know, Todd's got 4 dicks in him. Like
we adopt the good things of other cultures and then reject the bad things. All right, here we go.
The style was so completely altered.
Sorry, you're
Let's
right.
get away from
You're
this
right.
diffused
I fucked
generalization
that
up
up.
on top. Let's get back to a simple on the floor. When you make a
Wait,
statement,
Morgan
please be up on
Freeman
top,
used to be white?
Well, I mean, that goes back to extraordinary, wasn't it? Was it Hitchinson that said extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence? Right? If you're going to make an extraordinary claim, then you should have extraordinary evidence.
Give me an example of what you mean.
Well, you say, for instance,
Hey, Hill Pirate Studio. I hope you hit that like button on the way in. Thanks for the geography lesson that's already been given by multiple people. You must be behind in your.
Oh, this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part, right? All right. So you guys, you've been here. You know how these things go. Listen to this.
Your live stream stealing my content because you want to make sure that you can go off of it in case I say something that you wouldn't want your audience to hear. So you pre-watch it, right? You watch it like 10 minutes in advance. You don't ever want to catch me live, do you?
Since that democracy consists of struggle between power groups. That dissonance, for instance, is the music of democracy. Well, now in
dissonance is the music of democracy. Well, we're a republic, first off.
No.
Dissonance is the music of democracy. Democracy is mob rule. Democracy is basically 2 wolves and a sheep voting on what's for dinner.
Some communities which are still
right, like every time, like just the other night when he was trying to snipe us, like he stopped because he was like, play the fucking clip. I never said that. And then I play the clip and he stops right when I play the clip. Like, yeah, sure. I'm pre-watching. Like, God, I don't watch your shit like outside of work. That's what you don't understand. Like, your show is fucking boring. And unless I'm making fun of it, like other people, like I don't need to talk to myself more than I already do. Like, what the fuck? Exactly. Like, it's all confession. And like, no, why? Todd, you've never once said a thing that like I'm embarrassed of or made me look bad in the history of ever. Like, sorry, bud. Like, not gonna happen.
Still small enough, not know the large ghettos, but small communities.
Oh, did you hear that? We're fucking pre-watching and like 10 minutes ahead while also 10 minutes behind. So I guess we're watching the same stream twice while also making fun of him. Like, what?
I personally like the buffer because I'm sick of his stupid drops. That's the only thing.
Right.
It's so
Like,
nice to skip them.
other than that, like, nah, he quit. Like, he quit. The dude bought pre-built raised garden beds, and he's on like day 3 of putting them in his yard, and he's wore the fuck out. Like, it's the first time he's been out of his basement in years. So unless he's riding with someone else to not film content with flood victims and go to Chris's court date and demand justice while having no idea how court works except for like vehicular homicide, right?
In which people can have daily face-to-face confrontations, where people, because of their style of life, will not make decisions for other people, where everything is still done on an old-fashioned town meeting basis, where everyone really is involved. This then becomes a little bit...
Exactly.
Except for like all the mosquitoes he'll fucking harvest as well, right? Remember, like the mosquito fucking bed. I just want to make it to the part where he talks about how he appreciates donations more than anyone else, right? As he's fucking begging for his goal. Like
Today of all days, Becca, really? Really?
damn it. Right. And like he's getting a dog kennel to protect the chicks, but then once they're no longer chicks, he's gonna feed them to the dogs again. So I don't understand.
That's gonna be the most shit covered 8x8 piece of property in no time.
And then it's like what you can train chickens, but you can't train your fucking dogs? Like, what the fuck, Todd?
Good paw space, by the way.
Right. Like, I mean, it's the face he makes when he sees the bull's dick come out for the third time in a night. He's like, God damn. Can only swallow so much.
Bit different than the style of vested interest power groups sort of knocking heads against each other. One other question, which is not allied to that, is one of your other quotations, which I like, is about sit-ins, which you say sit-ins are now obsolete because they're part of the experience of the power structure. Now, I'm even granting the uniqueness and the element of surprise which you bring in. When will the methodology of Alinsky become a part of the experience of the power structure, and when will it then be obsolete?
Oh, a lot of it has already become part of their experience, but some of it they have a great deal of difficulty coping with because it's based on ridicule, and it's pretty.
Weird. He didn't pull my dad up in this one. The fuck, or did he? Like, that's fucking strange. For real. Like, well, no, like that's the thing. The chain link fence will be the kennel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the chicken run, which is protected in snow net, that also has an opening in it, like. But it's okay because his chickens are trained. He trained his chickens, y'all. Like, I'm not even. I shit you fucking not. Hold on. Let me get that motherfucker.
Soon.
Can't train his.
That's all that means.
He can't train his chicken or his dogs to stay in the yard, but he can train the chicken somehow. I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. All right, here we go.
He banished himself by being a fucking bitch.
Fucking bitch. American Shower, Todd, right? American Shower, Todd.
American Shower X.
Their dogs are off lead.
No, listen to this. Like, this cope is fucking Kino. Like, this is a cope beyond cope right now. Like, oh, fuck. Oh, man.
My chickens are on my property. their dogs are off leash on my property, killing my livestock. My chickens are trained to stay within the perimeter. Isn't that interesting?
So Todd,
Say
that
the least.
that video when you have to like tell Shadow or Geronimo, I can't remember which one, to leave the chickens alone, and they're like coming across the street. That's your property? Like, is that like what? What? Come on, dude. No, no, like he hasn't trained them to attack. Apparently, he's just trained them to like be sitting dog food. And
I like this one. Trained to be delicious when fried.
right, like fool me once, shame on me, or shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't get fooled again. Fool me a third time and kill my flock. Like, it's still somehow not my fault. Like, what? What? Maybe not the street. Like, they were definitely coming from more than 0.3 acres away in the backyard, walking from across, like, past the end. And that's the wildest part about it, is because his back, like his neighbor's yard behind him, is fenced in. So he'd only have to put up 2.5 sides of fence. Like, but instead, like, he doesn't do it. You know? Like, for fuck's sake, I'm fucking, like, I'm putting up fucking fence for the puppy. Like, because I'm fucking old and I ain't chasing these bitches, and I'm tired of holding check lines. Like, and then like, fuck it. Like, I've gotten old and soft now, so like when they run to like the neighbor's yard that's like bigger and like has tall grass, and they frolic and get the zoomies in it. Like, I get fucking like just straight up like, I'm like, oh, that's so fucking cute. Like, they're so funny. They're like being puppy. Like, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. No, you can't enjoy this. Like, no, they need to get back to what they need to learn. God damn it. They need to learn. An attack hamster. Like, I'm not going to, dude, we had like growing up, my chickens, like my chickens, my cousin's rooster, that motherfucker was evil, dude. Had talons on you. Like, you put on leather welding gloves and box the fucking rooster, for fuck's sake. Like, and you would still lose. That thing didn't fuck around. And all right, hold on. All right, coming back up. Let me put American shower retard X. American retarded shower X. Straight white Christian American retarded shower X. Sorry. I was just, I was going rabbit. Got distracted there. Guard geese. He's got fucking 2 herding dogs. That's their entire purpose in life. But he can't train them. Like, remember? Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Chicken. Did they get guns off? Did they take in the Wrangler fucking stuffed animal guns?
Oh, shit. I'm not going to lie. I've been checking Craigslist, Oklahoma City, to see if that roughneck thing shows up. The big wood tabletop. I'm just going to call it tabletop. I would gladly put all my drinks on it without coasters,
Right? Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Like, why wouldn't you? I mean, I'd put that bitch up, right?
I can see this. That's
right. And then it's like a thin blue line, no step on snake. Somehow, like, it's weird, like something weird like that. And it's like, well, dude, like, the blue line is actually like the snake. Like, or the boot. It's actually the boot. Like, sorry, I fucking fucked that up. Our cocks carry Glocks with switches. They'll stand over a motherfucker. Like, knock a motherfucker's dreads off, if you know what I'm saying. Sorry, I need this to fucking load. So, I need to close some fucking windows before my shit starts fucking up. Don't hit play yet. Put it back on stage, motherfucker.
It's pretty tough to break out of a pattern of where you are being ridiculed for precisely what you are. Or the same thing when I'll make the statement that one of the most effective tactics is making you live up to your own book of rules. They gotta live by their own book of rules. But sooner.
Okay, so because I can generally kind of probably guess, what the whole sit-in thing is. I think we've seen them happening,
Right, but like Vips, at least you got the right picture now. Like, so it's a little more blendy indie. So you're close, bud. You're close. Almost. You're getting better. I'm trying. I see you trying. More than we can say for Todd, but thanks.
In intersections and stuff like that. So I just said, what was the sit-in movement? It does seem to continue to be happening. What was the last time you sat in a public place? Were you in a park? Maybe. Okay, maybe this isn't. Okay, so what is a sit-in? It's when protesters seat themselves in a strategic location to protest. It could be on a street, inside a restaurant, or in front of a government building. They stay seated until their demands are met. Often, they are taken away or arrested instead. Sit-ins are one of the most successful forms of nonviolent protest. They stop the normal flow of business, commerce, which is real important to the big businesses. That helps sit-ins draw attention to the protesters' cause. If they are arrested, this has the future effect of creating sympathy for protesters. Also, it could possibly create appellate laws, or it could what do they call that when you have standing, you go to law, what do they call it when you create legislation? No, what am I thinking of, where if you do something and it creates a protection for you to do it in the future? Not standing, statute. What the heck's the word I'm thinking of? Come on, guys, help me out.
It's precedent, retard, but since people who aren't your subscribers actually told you precedent, you're going to go with what your subscribers tell you. After like 15 people say precedent, you're going to go with case law, right? You're going to go with case. Which, I mean, you're not wrong, but you're also not really right either, right? Shout out to, and it's definitely not standing, because Todd's never standing.
All right, let's see. They always stalk me, Teresa. It's they wouldn't have content if it wasn't for my content. Hill Pirate Studios, quit trying
to. What? Wouldn't have like, Todd, you're my least fucking enjoyable content to do. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's teams. It's teams. They can't have their own individual thoughts, so therefore everything is team. Well, like, you lose your mind. Like, this dude, like, he was fucking. His eyes were still closed in the dog bed, and he was just like on his back, growling and grumbling, like wiggling side to side, like switching his head, like just still puppied, like completely folded over, like touching his fucking shoulder. And it looks like he should be paralyzed, right? Like when he's doing that shit. But now he's just like over there, like just to nothing. Like, what the? Oh, maybe there's a ghost or an ATF agent outside about to like come kill the. He's like, I heard there's puppies. I gotta kill them. Like, sorry. Or I'm being swatted. Like, no.
You mean red flagged, right? Red flags?
Oh, red flagged. They're red flagging me right fucking now. Holy fuck, I forgot about that. Kentucky doesn't have red flags. It's like, well, Stars and Bars flies in Kentucky all the time, Tom. Come on, it's heritage, not hate. Right, Todd? Right? Right. Like, he's not even 10 toes down when he's in his chair. Like, his feet hover above the ground, right? At one point tonight, he had his camera, like, just at normal height, and you can just see, like, the brim of his hat.
Trying to derail the live stream. Exactly, Bluto. Let's see. Oh, I don't think you've been hidden. I know you're desperate to be hidden, but you're not hidden. I mean, I'm reading your message right there. I mean, you're.
Oh, I'm desperate to be hidden. Like, I don't like. I maybe commented on your shit like less than 10 times, Todd. Like. Right? Like, it's like, it's just fucking commentary. It like, I'm trying, like, I probably have it clipped, honestly, because there's not very many that I haven't watched. Yeah, like, laughing at retards on the internet who are mad at the internet. Because, like, Todd's not only is he mad at the world because his dick's small, he doesn't have a foreskin, and he's never accomplished anything. Like, he's also mad at the internet because they see right through his fake intellectual tough guy. Like, dude, you're claiming to be 72-0 in street fights. Like, Cain Velasquez just got sentenced to 5 years in prison for, like, hunting down the dude that, like, molested his kid, and, like, he doesn't even claim to have that record. He was the heavyweight champion of the UFC, for fuck's sake. Like, what's up, tough guy? What's up? I'm not allowed to give you this, so I'll give you something else. Like,
You're a jack off, but you're not hidden. Not until you break the rules. Hill Pirate Studios is a very apt example of a limited understanding of words, yet absolutely zero understanding of context. Yes. If GS wants you hid, he will do it.
Wait, like, what? What context? That Mexico is South America? That context? I don't understand that Mexico is South America. That's the context. Limited understanding of the definitions of words. Like, the fucking well, no, he hunted down the predator and then, like, chased him in a high-speed chase in his car and then shot from his car into the other car. And there was a passenger in the car, which was the predator's dad. That's who got shot.
No shit.
So he got sentenced to 5 years. And it's like, well, dude, don't be riding around with, like, fucking chomos, and then maybe that shit won't happen. But right? But he was too busy being semi-pro in Magic the Gathering. Imagine a dude claiming that he could have went pro in Magic the Gathering. He just couldn't buy the decks he needed, right? Is claiming to be 72-0 in street fights. We're talking about a fucking game that, like, there was a guy going around taking pictures of people's ass cracks, like fat dudes with, like, just had their ass out. And, like, they complained and got the dude banned from the event because they were embarrassed of their ass, like their fat slobberness. Vips, like, stop.
Now, ping pong and timeout, they could be a lot of fun. Crawl back into your cesspool hole you came out of, do human piece of
Cispool? A shout out to cispool. Because I'm cisgendered, I guess, even though they wrote cesspool, right? And imagine being so thin-skinned that you say, like, timing people out is fun. Like, that's the fun. It, like, silencing people who don't agree with your fucking just narrow bullshit, ill-informed thoughts and ideas. Like, what? What? I just... it's fucking... Right, like... If the fucking foreskin lobby wouldn't have stole his fucking foreskin.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's more common than I think? I don't think very common. Like, I don't commonly think either. So, I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, for real? For real? Like, I was just confused because... never mind. I'll talk later. Oh, people enjoying the sweeping. Yeah, it's like I don't get it. But like I also understand like wanting to like stay on track. I watch fucking Osmond Gold. Like I watched some of his clips lately just because of like him and the Hassan back and forth. And like those dudes janny their chat so fucking much, and it's like, how do you even see the chat? Like, you got fucking 10,000 people in there. Like, how's that work? Fuck. What they have what I'm talking about. They do, but I also understand, like, you know, wanting to keep it on track, and then. If there are people legitimately like bad faith, like not like Todd bad faith, but legit bad faith, like calling like people in there trying to argue the fact that like the dude wasn't a Hamas terrorist, he was a journalist, right? Because, you know, he had press written on his vest as he was recording like Hamas on the fucking day that they were raping, pillaging, and fucking burning villages, right? Sorry. I just went like way down like another fucking hole there. Way down another hole.
Case law. Thank you. Marianne Scholl for the win. Thank you. You can establish case law in these situations. Sorry, you guys can't even see this, can you? During civil rights movement, sit-ins often took place in segregated areas. Black Americans sitting in white-only areas helped to change racist practices. Sit-ins played a part in pushing for the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and I would argue it's been all downhill since then. Right?
Not even hiding it at this point. Like civil rights, it's been all downhill since then. It's once they fucking let the darkies drink from the same fucking water fountain, been all downhill since then. Not like a fucking ounce of like jokes. Like I would make that joke for sure. Like, yeah, but it would be a fucking joke. He doesn't laugh. He doesn't like, I'm going to let it play, but there's no joke in this whatsoever. Like, it's fucking sad. It really is. Right. Hot takes only.
Well, downhill since then. All right. Let's see. Precedent. Yep. Case law, precedent. Those are all apt words.
Yeah. Yeah. That was that a joke or am I not picking up on the like sarcasm or humor that was involved there? Or I'm sorry, buddy. I get your ball.
Oh no.
It was
Puppy
like
rescue.
underneath the mesh, right? Like so he could like see it, and he was like trying to scratch it. Right, Bubba? Ball's hard as fuck. Ready? Good boy. Just a good boy. Like hard fucking like plastic, thick as fuck, and it's got a bunch of little like rubber nubs and shit sticking out of it with different textures for like help with the teething. Right? Is Donald still here?
Yeah.
Right? Like, again, I could see making like that joke for sure. Like, dude, if you're going to keep fucking pushing it under there. Oh, you got an itchy face. You got an itchy face. Oh boy. Down here.
I'm so glad my dog is at the age that all he does is I just push the ottoman over here and he just naps next to me. Very low maintenance.
Right? Like these ones. And I fucking try it. Like, put a good like hour and a half into them before we start streaming, hoping to like they'll make it throughout the stream. And then usually once we're done streaming, the first thing I do is take them out and then 5 minutes outside and then bring them back in and they go back to sleep. And then they'll fucking sleep through the rest of the night. Right, like he does. He flip-flops in the same sentence almost at times. It's fucking wild. It really is. Like yeah. Right. Like we went from like just reinforcing to now starting all over. And oh yeah, there's like fucking at this point there's so many that like the pack think like happens. It's like they'll feed off each other and it's like fuck, like because like one will listen, two will like listen, and then like they'll be wanting to not listen and they'll see the third one like doing their own thing and they're like, yeah, fuck you.
Okay, we're gonna do whatever.
Yeah, like 100%. So it's like yeah, it is. It's just whatever he thinks, whatever's going to make him the most money, right? Just like how what the last time he was like, you know, we did so well on the goal. I don't expect to hit this goal, but I'm just going to put it up just in case, like to have a goal. And it's like, well, like, no, you're expecting it because if you weren't, you wouldn't make a fucking goal. And like, so
I love how like she probably ended what, maybe almost close to an hour ago, and we're just sitting here watching it tick down. All of 0 achieved.
Right? And it's like, hey, fucking, I just can't, right? Yeah, he is. But he's at like fucking 27% not dead subscribers. Like the exact opposite of what we are, right? We're like 30% dead subscribers and he's fucking 70% dead subs. And he like he was riding fucking Chris Ryder's dick for a year. And then he flipped script, thanked Wrangler for his service, sent Wrangler money, sucked JJ's dick, and now like is just fuck all auditors. It's wild. Right. Even Ralph, like, like, I just, I don't know. I don't set a goal. I just, I don't know. I feel weird about it, honestly. Like, because it's like, uh, you're shaking a fucking can at that point. Like, weird. I, I, I don't know. That's how I feel. But then again, like, goals like $50 fucking dollars and he can't hit it. Ralph's goals a couple hundred. Like, casinos a couple hundred. Like, we're talking like between $500,000, something like that, and like they're hitting their goals. But Todd's
But I
like,
kind of agree. It sounds a little bit too much of a direct money bag.
right, like it's like full on wet begging at that point, like, right, like $1,000 a day off like fucking 30 people in his chat, which is all the while. Yeah, like, but they also stream like as long as Todd does, right? Like, well, that's because all the Google bots are paid for. Right. Well, no, not even because like it's so funny. He broke 100 one day, and then the next day, he's like, "Wait, I started with 50. My show sucks. I had tech issues for 15 minutes. Why are there only 22 people here? YouTube is silencing me. YouTube is silencing me." Oh shit! Damn! Thank you. Yeah.
And how fucking dare you fucking say fuck? What the fuck are you thinking?
Right? Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm fucking honestly, I'm close to done now because fucking I just heard he went
You just started a little
upstairs.
late than normal.
Yeah, he went upstairs, and when he goes upstairs, he's gonna wake the other two up. Therefore, they're gonna have to go outside, or I'll be cleaning up like shit. So that's really what it is.
He needs a walk.
Right? Probably like I'm dead. I'm dead inside. So, and they say it's what's on the inside that counts or matters. Is that what's that fucking saying? On the inside that matters, count.
It's what's inside that counts.
Something like that, right? So I'm dead. Oh, what? He says the Jews, like, oh no, he won't actually say the Jews. I say it for him, which is probably why, like, my shit gets fucked. Like, our shit doesn't go the way it's supposed to or should go, right? Because it's like, but fuck, I went to screen record that today, like, and fucking get that clip. And then I was like, oh wait, these Anissa clips are short enough to where, and so I ended up with the little time I had, I fucking recorded those. Yeah, he doesn't even say the case. Yeah, he doesn't say it. Right? He'll walk you there, but he won't finish. Right? He can't finish, won't finich, doesn't finish, nor does his wife with him. Only the bull. What's up? What's up, Targeted Patton?
What's up, babe?
Yeah, did your brother wake you up? Yeah. Like fucking jerking, like stroking her neck, like fucking. Like just because I'm fucking, like the jaw muscles, like already is fucking insane. And she's like, that's enough of that. Pet my belly.
That's what Beecham will do. He rolls over. It's like, okay, belly rub time.
Right. It's all right. He doesn't have a criticism.
It's no criticism. Okay. It's meh.
Right. Right.
Right. There you go.
Racist for sure, but he has bought in completely the anti-Semitic stuff. Yeah. For sure. Like every issue in his life are like it's the Jews.
I saw her with her big old yawn, her dramatic
Right.
yawn.
I'm waiting to see like what she's gonna do. If she like I smell you farting. All right, yeah, we're gonna have to wrap this up. I smell farts. Right.
That's the warning.
Right. Like we got a couple minutes before shit goes way left here. Like
Literally, shit goes way.
Right. Like, all right. Oh.
Thank you, Targeted Patent. I feel like I need to spend a couple of days cleaning out a closet so I can somehow organize all my costumes. I still have like 2 wigs that I bought that I haven't used for anything yet because I'm waiting for that moment. So it'll happen.
He hasn't evolved, and like all of his he went to the Candace Owens school of hating Jews, so it's bad. Like it's wrong. Like all the shit he says is wrong. Like and so that's the other part of it. Like yeah, but all right. I appreciate it, everyone. And tomorrow we're gonna try and do regular time, like as close to regular time as we can. Because if we wait till later, and then we don't get Ned because he's got to work, so he can get ready for the drive and shit.
I dropped the link in the back chat where I'm going next.
I gotta set that up. Yeah. All right, share.
Only for cleaning, sir. Only for cleaning. And somebody on another panel brought up, said, Scotto does have closets, and he may have been in them, but the walls are completely glass. So that was a cute analogy. I like that.
Well, that's fucking baller. You guys don't gotta stay. I'm doing a redirect. All right, but at least go for the ride. Tell them GS sent you. You're missing your foreskin and you've never made a woman come or something like that. I don't know. Just be funny, be happy. Hit the like button, bounce, or whatever. Just do your thing, y'all. Right? I appreciate everyone for being here. And I'm gonna so I don't have to clean up dog shit. I don't want to be like Todd, right? Just having dog shit all up in the house all the time. Like, not into that. Bye, everyone. Good night.
Received any of the
I'm done. Fucking done with this game. All right. I'm done, guys. Yeah, not cool. We'll just leave this up. This will be a reminder of just how my fucking day has been. I started off at Platinum Tier 2, and I'm almost all the way back to Platinum Tier 4. Fucking amazing. Fuck you, Magic the Gathering Arena. You woke ass fucking retarded fucking company. I hope you get ass cancer.